Hi, this is Pam and Gilbert of Two Bikes for Adventure. There's been a surge recently in consumer demand for bicycles, and folding bikes are included in that trend. Dahon has introduced its HIT Special, an entry-level folding bike that retails for less than $600 US. The HIT retains most of the key features for which Dahon folding bikes are renowned: 20-inch wheels, mid-fold design, and robust frame. One point that sets this new bike apart from most other folding bikes is its maximum rider weight limit of 137 kilograms, or 300 pounds, compared to the more usual 105 kilograms, or 230 pounds. This capacity was made possible by adding a steel cable between the bottom bracket and the head tube. Let's see how one small cable can make such a big difference. Conventional bicycles are typically built around a diamond-shaped frame consisting of a main triangle at the front and a paired rear triangle. Vertical load on the seat and pedals is distributed throughout the frame, with some tubes in compression, identified in red, and others in tension, identified in blue. To create more compact folding bikes, most manufacturers diverge from the basic diamond shape, lowering the top tube and reducing the size of the main triangle. Thus, the top tube becomes a cantilever to the rest of the bicycle structure. To complicate things, a hinge is often added here, which means a heavy load can produce a lot of stress on the top tube. Adding a strengthening cable linking the bottom bracket to the head tube re-establishes a virtual main triangle and significantly increases the capability to handle heavy vertical loads. This solution doesn't compromise the folding mechanism, while still keeping the total bicycle weight around 11.5 kilograms, or 25 pounds. Dahon is so confident of their solution that they increased the frame warranty from 5 to 10 years. With the HIT's adjustable stem and seat post and increased weight carrying capability, this new bicycle can be used by a wide spectrum of the population without compromising safety or comfort. We were offered the chance to test drive this new bicycle around Montreal. Here's our honest opinion. The main structure assembly, folding mechanism, various quick-release clamps on the handlebar, stem, seat post and midsection follow the same Dahon design found on their more expensive models. The HIT doesn't come with fenders nor rear rack, although they can be purchased separately. A kickstand is included. As for the fold, the stem rotates within both wheels, and a magnet keeps the bike folded without needing any additional straps to hold it together. As mentioned earlier, the additional structure strengthening cable doesn't interfere with the folding mechanism. Folding time is about 30 seconds. The sometimes advertised 15 seconds seems optimistic. The 20-inch wheel size is a good compromise between a more compact but less comfortable 16-inch bike and a conventional but bulkier full-size bike. Once folded, it can easily fit inside the trunk of a car, under a desk, or in a closet, but remains awkward to carry over a long distance. So a specially designed landing gear or a shoulder bag or strap could be useful if you plan to do intermodal travel. Beside the striking all-black paint job and the cable, the most significant difference with its more expensive siblings in the Dahon range is without a doubt the various components which were internally sourced or specifically designed for Dahon, from tire, hub, crankset, derailleurs, to seat and handlebar grips. Expect to see the Dahon logo on most components. So in that respect, it's truly a Dahon bike from head to toe, or should we say, from headset to tires. We assume this approach was used to prevent supply chain issues and keep manufacturing costs down. The twist grip-controlled 6-speed provides a relatively narrow 200% range, from 35 to 70 gear inches, or 2.8 to 5.6 meters of development. The 52T steel chainring incorporates a dual chain guard. This is not designed to be a fast bike, reaching 30 kilometers per hour or 19 miles per hour at 90 RPM. Speed or mountain climbing is not the HIT's purpose. The shifting mechanism is well spaced, and although we heard an occasional squeak, it performed well. The handlebar grips and seat are rather Spartan, as can be expected in an entry-level bike. Maybe a possible upgrade to add to your birthday wish list? The front and rear WinZip 110mm V-brakes provide adequate braking power, although we didn't test them under the maximum 300 pounds weight. In any case, they're more than powerful enough to lock the front wheel and cause a flip over handlebars if used carelessly. The relatively wide 40mm, 1 3/4 inch Dahon tires, based on CST Zeppelins, provide good road grip and are very comfortable. With a 35 to 45 psi range, they're well suited to handle potholes and bumps, making longer commutes possible. They are designed for pavement, but can manage gravel roads when necessary. We couldn't test the puncture protection, rated as medium, nor did we measure the rolling resistance, but an avid cyclist may wish to upgrade to Schwalbe Big Apples once the original set reaches the end of their useful life. On the other hand, if the bike is only used for occasional rides around town, the original tires should last for several seasons and could be replaced with similarly priced entry-level tires. The bearing friction of the folding pedals is noticeable compared to other Dahon bicycles. When we cycled, however, they felt fine. Not particularly distinguishable from more expensive bicycles when folded, the difference is more obvious when riding. While the geometry and weight are similar, the HIT feels slower than the Mariner, most likely due to larger tires, lower pressure, and entry-level gear train components. The limited gear range affects its hill climbing capability as well as its top speed. When speeding up, we quickly reach 6th gear. We were pleasantly surprised by the frame stiffness, most likely a side effect of the strengthening cable. This bicycle feels very solid when riding. Attach points for a front carrier block compatible with ClipFix, Dahon, and Turn are provided. So are braze-on and anchor points for fenders, rear rack, and landing gear. All these accessories are available via the Dahon website and can be acquired at initial purchase or later. One competitor among folding bikes suitable for heavier riders is the Zizzo Forte, also rated for 300 pounds maximum load. The Forte is equipped with 7 speeds, providing a range of 255%, compared to the 200% 6-speed gear train of the HIT. It also includes a rear rack and fenders, which are optional on the HIT. The Dahon HIT is, however, 55mm or 2 inches longer, and 2 kilograms or 4.4 pounds lighter than the Forte. A longer wheelbase on a folding bike reduces its tendency to be unstable or twitchy, so the HIT would provide a more stable ride. Prices are fluctuating, but at the time of recording this video, the Forte was cheaper than the HIT. A good entry-level bike that can be enjoyed by a wider range of the population, the HIT benefits from Dahon's 40 years of experience in folding bike manufacturing. For many, it would be their first step in the world of folding bikes, providing all the basic ingredients associated with the joy of riding this type of bicycle without severe impact on the wallet. Its strong frame, backed with a 10-year warranty, offers a solid foundation to build upon as the rider's needs and finances evolve through the years. The HIT's compatibility with a variety of third-party components will also help keep the long-term cost of ownership under control. We hope that your first folding bike may be this year's top hit. We wish to thank Dahon and Zumele Bicyclette for their assistance in the production of this impartial evaluation.